Okej, dzień dobry, cześć, dzień dobry wam. Trochę mnie nie było, dzisiaj jestem na festiwalu w Radomiu i będziemy mieli wywiad z Zakiem, który od wielu lat występuje. Zapraszam na odcinek.
Hello.
Okay, today we have English version of our interview.
Yeah.
Could you tell me something, your name, the name, the start, the beginning?
Yeah. Well, I'm Zach.
And where-
Zaktakular.
Zaktakular. And where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand.
New Zealand? And
Yeah.
you actually live there or you traveling all the time?
Well, yeah, I travel most of the time, and I mostly live in Germany,
Germany.
in Berlin these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, maybe tell me something about your show. What you're doing? Maybe not for me, but for them.
Well, in my show, it's like it's a circus show with everything. I kind of do a bit of everything: juggling, acrobatics, comedy, balancing acts, just everything. I never picked a specialty.
Just you like to enjoy your show, and also if you enjoy, the people also will enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the magic of street show.
Yeah. It's
And-
all about the interaction.
And how it's happened? You start to make a street show because what inspired you to make this thing?
Well, I started doing street shows, I guess, when I went to a circus school, and when I was at the circus school, I started doing living statues. So I used to be Cupid, you know, with the toga and everything, and my little bow, and I would stand on a little plinth and do that. And it was nice, but then eventually, you know, I wanted to do.
To perform.
Yeah, I wanted to, all the things that I'm learning at circus school, you know, I wanted to do that, and then I kind of ran away from the circus to be a street performer.
And they also made some gigs and shows, events, like for example, some big companies, or just
I used to a lot more. Like in New Zealand, I worked with pretty much every circus and every company. And
more circus.
did all the big shows over there. Here in Europe, I don't so much. I mostly do the festival circuits, but I've also, you know, little cabarets, one-off shows in the evening. Those things are really nice, just to change the routine. Yeah, you know.
And it's something about you, and maybe if you can tell to something for another who wanted to start, or some advice how to start, maybe. Or
How to start
yeah.
doing street shows.
Yeah.
How to start doing street shows. The main thing is just to go out and do it.
Go out and
Just do it. You just like the best thing is probably the way I started. Just drink a lot of coffee. Take all your stuff. Drink a lot of coffee. Maybe have a friend there who's doing the same thing to give you some encouragement, and you just have to go out. And it might suck, but just do it anyway and try and have fun.
Keep doing.
Yeah, and just keep doing it and doing it. I think for the first 3 years of me doing street shows, I think it was terrible, but I made enough to live.
If I can, how long you made this street show? When you start?
I started doing street shows maybe 12 years ago, doing circle shows.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time, a lot of
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and today we are in Radom.
Yeah, Radom.
This is maybe some little more personal. How you enjoy the Poland, the Polish? I know this is
I-
a very difficult language also.
Yeah, it's a difficult language, but I love coming here. Yeah, it's awesome. And this festival here, Radom, is
Yeah.
lovely. I mean, it's a nice town. The people seem friendly. I really enjoy the experience of just trying in 2 days to learn as much Polish as possible. It's crazy and it's so fun. Yeah,
Źdźbło, jesteście.
Yeah, jesteście. Jesteście
Gotowi.
gotowi. Yeah, jesteście gotowi. Jesteście gotowi. Yeah, I love that.
Good. And one more thing, where you search your ideas for the show, because you have your skills, yeah, like the juggling, the steering wheel, the rolla, handstand, things like this.
Yeah.
And where you search how to combine this, because you try by yourself. This is the hardest way, but with your mistakes, or maybe you inspire with someone or something.
A lot of it, to be honest, my show, I feel like it is just a mashup of all the things I can do.
Okay.
Like, some of it's kind of happened by accident, and it's just there because I like it and I haven't got rid of it, and some of it, like, yeah, just over the years it slowly grows and changes, and the skills change a little
Because
bit.
you grow up.
Yeah, I think, I mean, my finale used to be just like me doing a handstand on a roller bowler on a table. That was just it, and then the table got smaller and higher, and then I was like, I need more time here to do something, and I add in this little hoop, going through the hoop, and then I'm like, oh, but there needs to be more. We need a volunteer to really connect with people. We need a child on stage to help me. What can I give him to? Oh, just pass me the hoop, pass me my things. Good, and then we have the interaction and the other person there to play with. And
I also experienced with little hoop because I also made a serial like here, and I also experienced with hoop, and I also like do this like tiger jump for kids. And no, then I take a lollipop.
Yeah, classic.
Classic, but
good.
The classics was the best.
Yeah, I mean they're classics for a reason, right? Yeah.
But use classic is one, but the second thing is to use is properly in your way, I think. Because classic is classic, but if it's without your energy, it'd be empty.
You always have to make it your own in some way. Yeah. Always. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. People can tell when it's like when you're not being yourself. And
if you're just copying.
Yeah, if you're just copying stuff, you have to have that element of like, it's this person saying it, and that makes it unique. Even though it might be the same thing somebody else does, it's unique because you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a lot of street shows. I saw many times the same technically. The shows, but it was so different energy.
Yeah.
True, because they put their personality.
Yeah, I mean, like a unicycle show.
Unicycle show is very popular.
I can ride a unicycle. I've never done a unicycle show, but I'm pretty sure if I had a unicycle and you were like, go do a show, I could do that show. I've seen so many unicycle shows, and some of them are so good. And some of them are okay, but they're all different, even though it's the exact same thing. Like, okay, you gather a bit of a crowd, and you get two people to hold the unicycle, and then you climb up, and you do the comedy like, let me...
What do you think about this?
Yeah, and it's like almost the same games, but some people just make this so good.
It sounds true.
Yeah, and some people, like, even though it's the same show, it's still unique, and it's still different, and it's still exciting for, like...
Put something from
if
your
I'm
head.
excited and I've seen so much, people who haven't seen it that much must really like it, I always think.
I think that the last question for you, pros and cons, what is good and what is bad about street show, because it's some kind of living, how to live.
Yeah, I mean the pros and cons of it, I mean, it can be really good being a street performer. It can be really good being a street performer because it's so easy to just go out and do it, like once you have that show, you're your own boss, you decide where you go and how long you work.
Pros,
this is the biggest pro. It's like freedom, like you're just like, I feel like working today, I think I'll go out and I'll do something, have some fun. It's really nice. The cons, of course, like sometimes I miss working with circuses and companies, because sometimes being a street performer can be kind of lonely, because you work for yourself, by yourself, so sometimes it can be like, where's everybody else? I just want to talk to somebody. Like I work on a lot of quiet pitches, not in the big ones, so so often sometimes it's just me hanging out in some public place, and that can be lonely, but it can also be wonderful.
Like here, we are in the festival, and you meet a lot of people from another nationality.
Yeah, exactly. And I came here, and it's like, I know a bunch of people, like, and you make friends all around the world that way.
It's like one of crazy things. They're like, what about traveling? It's pros and cons.
Travel. Oh man, when I'm traveling, I always wish my kit was smaller. I mean, like, it's a lot to carry. I think I carry 60 kilos of equipment. 60 kilos usually, and I mean traveling, I love traveling, going to new places, and that's great for that, doing street shows is great for traveling to new places, and everywhere you go you always have a job, so it's
because you go to the street and
because exactly, so But like, yeah, definitely. I don't know. I catch a lot of trains. A lot of trains. I wish
Like
I had
everything with like
yeah,
a camel.
I wish I had a car sometimes, but then a car's a hassle. And it's like I don't want to. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, sometimes traveling is very good because you new person, new places.
Yeah.
But also
actually
you
would.
need to go you alone probably and
Yeah.
with everything like
Yeah.
camel.
Like going around sleeping on couches. I hate sleeping on couches. Going like, hey, can I stay at your place? I'm coming to Warsaw. Can I stay at your place? And they're like, yeah, sure. And you turn up, and it's like, oh fuck, this. You do ever clean, man? Your place stinks. This is a shithole. Fuck, why am I staying here? I should have gone to a hotel. Oh no. Ah.
Hard life of
Yeah, I
traveling
know, it's so shit.
and beautiful in the same.
Yeah.
Great. It will be very short. Thank you for talk.
Yeah, it was
Thank you
lovely.
one more time.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
See you also.
Yeah.
Do zobaczenia. Do zobaczenia.
Do zobaczenia.
Cześć.
I kinda like you.
Norman and Zaktakular.